What if I told you there's a house on this planet worth almost $5 billion? Not a country. Not a city block. One single house. And the wildest part? The owner didn't even buy it. They were born into it. But hold on, because that's just number 1. By the time we get to number 5 on this list, you're going to question everything you've ever believed about money, architecture, and what it even means to call somewhere home. Let's get into it. Number 5, Villa La Leopolda. French Riviera, France. $450 million. Built in 1902. Commissioned by King Leopold II of Belgium, not as a royal palace, but as a secret hideaway for his mistress. That's right. This $500 million estate was literally built as a love nest. It sits on the French Riviera, where the Mediterranean Sea meets the most expensive coastline in Europe. 14 bedrooms. Gardens that cascade in terraces all the way down to the sea. Mediterranean revival architecture so beautiful that architects still study it today. It's passed through the hands of kings, billionaires, and European elite for over a century. And here's a fun fact. When Russian billionaire Mikhail Prokhorov tried to buy it for $397 million back in 2008, he backed out of the deal. He lost a $39 million deposit. Just walked away. That's how these people operate. Number 4, Villa Les Cèdres. Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferret, France. $500 million. Right next door to La Leopolda, and just as insane. Built in the 1830s. Acquired by King Leopold II again in 1904. This guy clearly loved the French Riviera. The name means, the cedars, because the estate is shaded by ancient cedar trees that are hundreds of years old. Inside, there's a grand library housing rare, centuries-old manuscripts. A ballroom. 14 bedrooms. But the real showstopper? One of Europe's finest private botanical gardens. Plant specimens collected over more than 100 years from every corner of the globe. This is not a house. This is a living museum. And it's owned today by the widow of Lebanese banker Edmond Safra. $2.5 billion estates, same family, same coastline. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect French Riviera palaces. Number 3, Antilia. Mumbai, India. $2 billion. Now we leave European elegance behind and arrive at something completely different. Something that doesn't just redefine luxury, it provokes it. Antilia is a 27-story private skyscraper. A single-family home in the sky. It rises out of one of the most densely populated cities on Earth, Mumbai, India, where millions of people live on less than $2 a day. And right there among them, Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in Asia, built himself a 400,000 square foot vertical palace. 3 helipads, one on top, because why not have options? A garage that holds 168 cars. Multiple swimming pools. A private theater. A ballroom. And the thing that every single article about Antilia cannot stop mentioning, a snow room. In Mumbai. A room where it artificially snows. In a tropical city that hits 95 degrees Fahrenheit. 600 permanent staff maintain the building. 600 people just to keep one family's home running. The building was designed with motifs of the lotus flower and the sun, clad in crystal, marble, and mother of pearl. It cost $2 billion to build. And Ambani's family of 6 lives there. 6 people. 400,000 square feet. Do the math. Number 2, The One. Los Angeles, California. $500 million asking price. This one has a story. Developer Niall Niami spent years building what he called the greatest house ever built, 100,000 square feet. A private nightclub. A private jazz club. A 400-foot running track. A 5,500 square foot master bedroom closet. A 30-car garage. 5 swimming pools. A candy room. A beauty salon. A bowling alley. He initially wanted to list it for $500 million, which would have made it the most expensive home ever listed in the United States. But the construction costs spiraled. The project went into foreclosure. It was auctioned off in 2022 for $126 million, a fraction of what Niami believed it was worth. This is what happens when ambition outpaces reality. Even at $126 million, it's still one of the most expensive private home sales in California history. And it sits in the Bel Air Hills above Los Angeles, overlooking the entire city like a concrete crown that the king couldn't afford to keep. And number 1, Buckingham Palace. London, England. $4.9 billion. Let's end with the one that breaks every record and every rule. Buckingham Palace. 775 bedrooms. 78 bathrooms. 52 royal and guest rooms. 92 offices. 19 staterooms for official functions. 828,000 square feet of interior space. A private garden of 40 acres, one of the largest private gardens in London. The palace has been the working headquarters of the British monarchy since Queen Victoria's reign in the 19th century. It hosts heads of state, royal ceremonies, and everything from investitures to garden parties. It's valued at $4.9 billion in 2026. But here's the thing, you can never buy it. Nobody can. It's not privately owned. It's held in trust for the entire nation of Britain. It belongs to everyone and to no one at the same time. The most expensive house in the world is one that isn't even for sale. And that's the list. $5 billion to $1 billion to $500 million, and the one common thread? None of these people need these homes. They're not buying shelter. They're buying statements. They're buying power made physical. Stone and marble and steel arranged to say, I was here, and I had more than anyone else. The question is, what would you do with $1 billion house? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this blew your mind, you know what to do.